What's going on, everybody? James here, RedoptionAgency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. All right. Has the eBay issue finally come out to light for all of us to see? So, um, I haven't talked about this just because it's happened periodically, and I thought I haven't seen nobody complaining about it until today. The last couple of days, I've seen people talking about what I've been noticing, and then after I get a comment on one of my videos, my latest video, it kind of all makes sense. So this could be the issue. Not saying there's no server issues, because you still get server errors, but when it comes to sales, this may be the answer, and everything I'm seeing kind of fits into what I've been experiencing also too. When you search periodically here and there on eBay, I've noticed like international UK items, I think basically British pounds, they've been getting like precedence over the US stuff. And I'm like, man, what are these guys doing? How much are they paying and promoted to get, their listings over the US sellers? Nuggets tossed in my head. Don't think nothing of it. I just thought they're paying high dollar and promotions to get these grade A spots, right? And I'm like, man, it's crazy. Over the past week, periodically when I do search to list an item to do research, the US items will all come up. Well, at least I think they're US items will all come up in British pounds. And I'm like, why are all these items showing up in British pounds? In my head, I'm just thinking they're US items, and maybe there's an error crossover with UK since they done the whole shipping change where they're sending to UK now and whatever they're doing. I don't use eBay to ship, so I don't know exactly the details of what they're using. So I thought maybe there's just an error somewhere going on that's mixing the two sites up, if you will. I didn't look to see if they're located in the UK yet. If I have it today, I'll look more detailed into it. But periodically, everything will come up in British pounds. And I'm like, that's odd. So I hit refresh and everything comes up in US. I've never looked to see if they were the same items after I've refreshed. So I've seen that periodically. On the message board, the technical eBay board, I see other people talking about international stuff being present over US stuff. So I commented on that today. And then after I commented on that, I get a message on my eBay from Wilson Harbor Archives. Got a good size eBay store, sells some good dollar items and what have you. So you can check him out, Wilson Harbor Archives. Check his store out. Or her. I'm not sure if it's a him or her. I didn't pay attention, so sorry. Harbor just makes me think guy for some reason. Because you're sexist like that, James. But anyway, so sorry if you're a woman. I didn't mean no disrespect. But he put a message on my thing, and I want to share that message with you because it kind of lines in with what I've been experiencing. And it says this: solved. I had a Zoom meeting with eBay the other day, and they are aware of the issues. It has been going on for 1.5 years. Line 1. The rep said that the issue is within the search on the site. We all know the search has just been totally messed up for quite a while now. I thought it was a separate issue. Well, it probably is a separate issue from the server issue, right? But there's definitely we've all experienced jacked up stuff with the search. Many of you guys have complained about that. Okay. When customers search for an item, they are shown non-domestic items first. This happens periodically and is in the search code, but they have been having difficulties fixing it while maintaining the Google search sync. So something within the system is having a hard time fixing it, because I guess it messes up the Google search when people search Google for an eBay item. I'm not sure how that is, but I'm not a tech person, so I don't know. So if you are a domestic store, it will affect your sales. He also said that this seems to affect sellers in the Northeast and Central U.S. more. I am in Niagara Falls, New York, and I seem to have the same issues that I have. So, I'm believing the statement just because big seller. All right, first off, so I believe that he or she had a Zoom meeting with eBay. I believe that just because of the volume, the items that they sell. So, and then it meshes with what I've seen complaints on the message board and my own with issues I've had with my own eyes. So could that be the only, the main issue that is causing it? Not the servers might be an underlying issue, but could the sales being good for 4 days and then totally trashed yesterday, and today is nothing better than yesterday right now. I'm going on half of my day. We're at 1:13, so I got 45 minutes left in my half of my day, and I'm at $200. So that's going to show maybe a $400 to $500 day today, which is going to be my lowest in probably 60 days. So if that stays true to form, when just the other day I did $1,200. So that seems like that's plausible. There's a good word, plausible. A word I don't use very often, plausible. All that seems plausible with what I've seen complaint-wise and what I've experienced myself. So, but the weird thing is, I can't remember how far back I've noticed international items getting precedent over the U.S. items. I know it's been a while because I've thought it more than once, and it hasn't been recently I thought that. So it's been a while that I notice, and I'm like, man, how are they, what percentage are they paying to get this kind of spot? And I didn't ever even look to see if it was promoted or anything, so I don't even know if that was the case. But that was just the initial thought in my head. So, yeah. So that could be the answer to it all. And if that is the case, they are aware of it and they're working on it. But if it's been going on for a year and a half, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? If this issue has been going on for a year and a half and been hurting our sales for a year and a half, is there a fix? Why don't they revert back to what it was before? I don't know. I have no idea. But at least that in my mind is an answer, and a solution is being worked on. So just thinking like that for me can put my mind at ease. So if nothing else, that statement and what I saw on the message board and what I've seen with my own eyes, and he says they know of the issue and it's being worked on. Even though it's been a year and a half, it's being worked on. That, at least in my eyes, in my head, gives me some serenity that I know tomorrow could be a change. And like I said, the last 2 weeks, I have noticed something changed. And not only that, not only within the last, let's just call it a week and a half. In the last week and a half, I've noticed that things have been turning for the better, right? And within that last week and a half is when I noticed the change in the search where all the items will show up like in British pounds instead of US dollars. So there's something being done right there. So there's tweaking going on. So if we look at if we wipe out the whole last year and a half and just look at the last week and a half, and if that is the issue, things are getting better, and you can tell something's being tweaked because every once in a while in the search, everything will come up in British pounds instead of US dollars. So let's take that to the bank for peace of mind, shall we? And then I can stop with the whole server issue. I can stop with, we know there's server issues. I can stop with it and we can just think, tomorrow, did you see that? Tomorrow, things may change. Tomorrow, it may be fixed. Tomorrow, it may be better. Hey, 4 days in a row with no problems. Like I said before, I haven't had 4 days with no problems in a year and a half. So that, to me, is a great sign. So with this explanation, I am very optimistic now that things will be fixed eventually. So I just wanted, it gave me a little peace of mind. So I wanted to share this video with you, and thank you, Wilson Harbor Archives, for your comment, because it just brought everything I've been experiencing and I've been reading of other complaints together as one whole problem. So thank you. And that's why I don't like talking about things unless I know 100%. When I see people complain about stuff, and if I haven't experienced it, or, you know, what have you, I wait for more than just one little ding. You know, I don't want to like stir up anything over, you know, one little happening or one little line or one person complaining or one person experiencing. I like to have a package, and that's what I got with this. So hopefully that is the 100% or at least 90% of the issue that is causing low to no sales. So I'm going to breathe easy from here on out, because I got at least something in my head knowing that there is eventually going to be something done about it. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, to give you guys a little peace of mind also. And thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for liking, comment, and all that good stuff. Liking, subscribing, and all that jiving. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.